Hey Brendan, long time no see.
Yeah.
We had your opponent in here earlier, Karl. He said basically he needs to keep this fight off the ground, and that's how he wins. Is that a pretty accurate analysis for him, do you think?
I guess, yeah. If it goes to the ground, he knows I know he's in trouble, 100%. And I don't think he can keep me away from there for 3 rounds. I don't think it's even possible for him to keep me from getting him on the ground within 3 rounds. I only need short time on the ground, and I think I can put him away. But granted, if I get him down in the first round and he gets up off of exploding or whatever, that's fine. It's still 2 more rounds to go. You still got to weather through that.
And I know you told me the other day that you think the first round or 2 may be a little competitive, but once it gets late, you think that's when it really opens up for you.
100%. 100%.
Awesome, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Brandon, right here. What do you make of Kevin Holland saying that you're the better fighter in this division compared to like the Derek Brunsons and the? I'm sure you heard he said you're a better fighter than Vettori and Brunson. What do you make of when a fighter of that magnitude saying stuff like that?
I truly believe that in my heart, that I'm better than a lot of these guys, if not all of them on the roster. I had a setback in the last one. Just slip up on my part, got caught. It is what it is. Hopefully we'll run that one back. But I've been trying to fight Vettori, when things happen. I tried to fight him when Holland fought him. And, yeah, I feel I'm better than all these guys. It's just up to me to go in there and show that, to show what I already know and what my teammates know.
And looking at that last loss, that was your first TKO loss, correct?
Yes, sir.
Dwight Grant was in here, and he's coming off a similar situation where he's coming off his first stoppage loss, and it said it kept him up at night because he said if you get beat up, you get beat up. If you make one tiny mistake, that's what keeps you up, all tossing and turning all night. Are you in a similar situation like that?
No, I sleep just fine at night. I'm good. It's just more frustrating than anything to know that I'm better than him as a fighter. He just caught me. It hit me. I wasn't in a position to take the punch, and he hit me dead in my temple. So it was weird because everything was just black. I just closed my eyes, but I could still kind of feel my body moving and doing stuff. And I felt like him swinging at me, but it was just black. I couldn't see anything. And as soon as I stood up, it's like someone literally turned the lights on. It was really weird. But obviously that was the first time that ever happened. But I don't plan to have that happen again, at least for a little while. So.
Back here, does that motivate you to get that bad taste out your mouth? That's Saturday night?
Yeah, it's definitely motivation, of course. But I know that I just got to show a different side of myself that people have yet to see, the smarter side of me. So that's all it's ever about for me is just putting the guy that's in the gym into the cage, and then once that happens, we're money.
How have you improved mostly as a fighter since we first saw you in 2019 on Dana's show?
I still feel very even keel. I feel very go with the flow. But I think the emotions that sometimes surround fighting, I've evolved a lot on and matured on. And I've kind of grown up in this game as a whole. So I'm constantly learning and growing and maturing. So I still think there's a little bit more to go maybe as far as maturing. But I feel like I've had a little bit of everything happen to me since I've been fighting. So I feel like a true vet, and I just got to go out there and show that I can make those audibles where I messed up at last time.
Does it mean anything, be having the crowd here, be it that you you used to fighting in that kind of crazy little quiet atmosphere, or does it make any difference at the end of the day?
I don't feel it when I'm in there, but I'm really excited for the walkout. I can't say it enough. I'm very excited for the walkout, feel that different vibe, that energy that the fans will bring, and then obviously after, if you hit a big shot or a good finish, having that roar of the crowd, that's going to be it's going to be one that we have no one's felt for a while. So I think it'll be exciting, and it's a great card, and I feel like my fight specifically is a sleeper on the card, so I think it'll be good.
What's your walkout song and why you pick it?
Oh, my walkout song is going to be Tour de France from my guy, Dirty Sauce Dallas. He's from England. I picked it because it's he's a friend of mine as well, but my really good friend's brother. And he just made it while we were here in Florida. He went back to England already, but yeah, it'll be exciting. He doesn't even know that I'm using it yet. So it's a surprise for him too. Huh? Yeah, you will now, huh?
And lastly, for me, with a win, you were almost on for a perfect 2020. You had the last one app. With a win, get the sales back going towards that steam you built it up with the 6-7 wins in a row that you were streak that you had, but that got snapped.
Yes, sir. I definitely believe with a good win over Karl, it puts me right back where I was, which is why I was trying to fight anyone I could right there. Jocko, I was trying to fight as well, but it's like I'm just trying to get right back there. A win over Karl, an impressive win at that, puts me right back in ready for a top 15 guy, or who knows, something could happen in a fallout. Maybe, you know, everything with COVID, I could get someone higher. And that's all I'm trying to do is just climb up and trying to get to the top to where, I mean, I fight for money and to be the best. I'm very competitive. So, yeah, I think a win here puts me right back in it, and hopefully I can get the winner of Strickland and Jotko after they fight next weekend. Good?
Yeah, I got a question up front, Brennan. Ever since 2016, you have not fought less than 3 times in a calendar year. What is your key to staying active, and do you plan to fight consistently in 2021?
So for 2021, I was actually trying to fight back to like 4 or 5 times a year, maybe 6 even if I could, but now I'm fighting in April, so maybe won't be that much, hopefully 4. But just the reason I was always 3 was financially, and then I just wanted to be home with my family. But I'm ready to just go for it and just get back to where I need to be financially to get to where I can move to Florida and spend all the time with my family instead of being gone so much. But just staying consistent just revolves around health.
And last thing from me, I just want to get your thoughts and prediction on the main event on Saturday.
Ooh, that's a good one. Man, that's tough. I honestly, I really don't know who is going to win, but I feel like Usman's probably got the best cardio in the UFC, so I think through the duration, if it goes the distance, 100% Usman, but if it's a finish, I think it would be Masvidal on the feet.